Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I am going to get ready with me and I'm not having coffee because I already had coffee this morning. I'm feeling jittery, y'all, so I'm drinking me some Wawa. This is Voss water from Norway. It came a long way just to get in my system. That's better. Okay. Alright, I may have to drink a little more of that throughout the video. I am going to use these products that I talked to you about, hauled yesterday, and so I'm going to try them today. And that is the L'Oreal Hydra Genius for normal to dry skin. And this is a daily moisturizer. It says use every morning and night after cleansing. Well, I have cleansed, and then I'm just going to put junk all back over my face. And this is the Age Perfect Eye Renewal. And it's supposed to be used every morning and evening around the eye area, gently using my fingertips and patting in until it is absorbed. So, why don't we start with that so that we don't get anything else on our fingers. Are y'all doing all right? Okay, so I'm going to just do one squirt. It's brand new. Oops, that's a lot. Okay, so just that much. Now I'm going to mush it between my fingers so it's not so much. It's pretty packaging, by the way. The white lotion and then the gold and the clear. That's very, very elegant and pretty looking on your dressing table. And so I mush it between my two fingers like that. And then I go lower, like down where the dark circles are, and then just barely kind of under where the lashes are. Don't get it in your eyes. And then I go out to the crow's feet, kind of wiggle it in. And again. And now, like they said, I'm just going to pat it in that whole area, a little below. What does it smell like? It smells kind of like a cross between buttercup or honeysuckle and just face cream. And I'm going to put some on my lips too, right above my lips where you have your smoker's wrinkles, whether you smoke or not. And the 11s, these two lines that I always pick up right there. Alright, that's what I'm going to do with that. Now I'm going to use this Hydra Genius for the rest of my face. We'll just do maybe, let's see how much comes out on the pump. That's a lot. I'm going to do 1.5, about that, like that much. And again, I'm going to rub it between my 3 fingers, like that. And go straight down and out, mostly towards my chins. Y'all, do you see how my face instantly turned red? Whoa, I don't know what's up with that. Interesting. And I'm just going to go back here. God, it does look like super red, doesn't it? Is that my imagination? Y'all tell me what you think. Go down your nose. Your nose can wrinkle, and then up here. Right there. Okay. And down your neck. Y'all, I really feel like I just turned really red.
You do look red.
Well, thank you. I hope I'm not allergic to this. So we've done eyes, and now I'm going to put on my base real quick, and I'm using the Perfection Lumiere Velvet from Chanel in color number 22 Beige Rose. And we're going to use this, that's a powder brush. Where's the buffing brush? The buffing brush and the powder brush look very, very similar because they're both domed. But I will say the buffing brush is more, that's in a separate set, by the way. It's a little more dense. And I'm going to get back here real good. And back here real good. Is that velvet over there?
It is velvet.
She made a nest on our bed.
Yes.
Yeah. She gets in all the covers, y'all, and she goes round and round in a circle until it turns into a little nest for her. And I just pray that she doesn't have any little leaks along the way.
She's perfect.
Sorry. The good news is he thinks I'm perfect too, y'all.
But of course. And it's perfectly timed.
Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'm doing in circles. I'm just kind of blending this out. And drop your jaw so that you won't have a line. Make sure you got... I have to tell you, this smells so good. Chanel makeup just smells good, y'all. And then we're just going to clean off the brush by going down the neck. What that does is kind of blend in the color and also gets all the rest of the makeup off the brush. And we're done. And we are going to use the Star palette lately because I'm fixing to do the giveaway video. And that is the It Girl palette. And in it, I am going to stay on this side, the warm side. But first, I'm going to use the blush. Where's my blush brush? Right there. And just kind of smile and rosy it out. I gotta admit, this is the most unusual color, y'all. It's like it's got a purple undertone, which for someone who's light like me, that's nice because it looks like a real flush. Like you're really blushing. Do you know what I'm saying? So mostly stay the bottom part back here because that's the more dense part, and then the top looser part, that's where all that that kind of highlighty color is going to hit the top. Yeah, and then I'm going to go up into the hairline, round it out at the temples, hairline, round it out at the temples and down. And I am going to use some down the nose, underneath the nose, underneath the chin, up on my chin because it's a little more bulbous than yours might be. And then, of course, some color down here, right underneath, which kind of cuts out. Y'all, I feel like this really, I am flushing or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the makeup. Maybe it isn't only the makeup. Alright, so I'm going to use, where is it? The fluffy brush in this superhero color right here that is kind of like a cream color. And on the inner corner, just kind of, and actually I'm going to do a color wash right over everything. Alright. It's basically kind of saying goodbye veins, but I'm really focusing it on the inner corner and there, the inner corner and under the brow. And that's just a basic white your eyes out. Now I'm going to take the Stunning Shadow Brush, and I am going to use, I haven't used it yet, and that is this kind of caramely color. I can't believe I used that. That's like my signature go-to color. I have no idea what this is going to look like. Oh, it's perfect. It's that nice caramel transition color that's just great for going from the brow to the inner crease. It's perfect. It's called Lovely. That's the name of it. Lovely. Now, if you wanted to, you could just do this. You don't have to add the inner crease color that I do, because this kind of gives you the depth that you want, and you could be done with that if you wanted to. Make sure you get it nice and blend it out. And then I'm going to use the crease brush. Is that what this is called? Yes, the Dazzling Crease Brush. That's the sparkle one. That does come in the set. And I am going to use, I'm going to stay over here with this. I'm going to go in with the Vine. Now that is a darker brown, I will tell you. So be careful how you place it. Place it straight down and then back and forth. And I do this slowly so that a lot of shadow powder doesn't fly up everywhere. There. Where was I? Divine. Almost went to another color. That would have been interesting. You see how this is in the crease, and if I really want to tighten it, then I look up, and see how that grabs the brush, but I'm kind of blending it up a little out of the crease, just a little, and then I'm kind of bringing it from out to in, from out to in. Yeah, when you look up, it kind of grabs the brush, your eyelid does, and it just makes it a little more concentrated in the crease. Now I'm going to use a smudger, which also comes, and because this is my palette, yes, I licked it. I'm going to go underneath the eyelashes, almost like a liner. That's how I'm going to use my smudger this time. I'm not going to turn it at all so that it gets thicker under there. It's just going to be like a liner. There we go. I'm going to use that same, just what's left over on my brush. And I'm going to use that to line my brows a little. Make sure to always blend in a little in the front there. I don't want too much of a tail. And just kind of, do you see the difference? I'm just kind of, and I can never tell in these lights what you see versus what is in person. Whoops, I went a little too far there, but that's okay. Come up above it. We can always fix that later. This is, my brows are two different shapes naturally, so I do have to kind of fill them in differently. And it's hard sometimes to figure out which one to go with. There we go. Yep, that was way too high. So I'm just literally going to use my finger just because that's still a little creamy. And what I'm doing is also taking off a little back shadow of the foundation, which kind of brightens it above the brow anyway and kind of makes it look extra nice. There, right there is where I'm going to get it. And here on this side I want to come up a little. Yeah. I swear I can never tell, y'all. I can never tell until, you know, whatever. Alright, I am going to do a little more blending right here, and here, and here, just with a lighter shade, just so I don't, there we go, just kind of blending out the lines, just so it looks a little more presentable. And then I am going to use my DHC Liquid Eyeliner EX Pro. Love this, y'all know that. This little case just came off. I'm like, why is it so hard to hold on to?